Hello there, folks. Motherfuckers. So, yeah, I had to cancel my recording session because it's like, I heard that it's gonna, like, I saw in the forecast it's gonna have, we're gonna have a bad weather, and I can't, like, risk ruining my equipment in the middle of the rain. Like, holy shit. I have expensive equipment, so I can't risk that. So I am staying the fuck home, and I'll do it tomorrow. And yeah, that's the thing though, like, I haven't talked like for the entire day. After I did that bit on Twitter this morning, I did a space kind of thing for the first time, and like I sang to some of the listeners there who tuned in. I did like a warm-up thing, but then after I did my chores, I realized this, like, we're gonna have a bad weather, so I stayed home. Yeah, it's about to rain soon. But yeah, let's chat. Holy shit. How are you doing, imps? It's been a while. It's been a while since the last time I did my stream with the imps, the Amugus. But yeah, did you know that today, since I sat my ass home, I was like writing lyrics, and then I got bored. So what I did was like look at my stories, and I somehow ended up like looking at a page dedicated to like nuisance alligators. So like there's this guy, his name's Chris Gillette or something, and he has like a page of like, he has some reels of like him handling nuisance alligators, where like he educates people about like, you know, well, gators are fucking dangerous. Like, they're not pets. They can be trained, but they're never tamed, you know. So I from that, like, from the from those videos, like I spent like a whole hour of like watching just like a bunch of like fucking alligators, and it's so funny. Hold on, let me just switch. Oh shit, look disgusted. Okay. So yeah, I watched like a bunch of reels about alligators, like particularly like nuisance alligators. Well, I mean like alligator behavior. And I didn't know, like, for the first time in my life, I didn't know that alligators could actually remember their names. Like the guy, the Chris guy, he was like naming every one of them. It's like all of the gators in their like rescue kind of enclosure, because they're basically rescue alligators. Like, once they're reported by like residents, like, you know, like alligators going to like people's pools and backyards and stuff, like they don't put them back in the wild, because they're just gonna come back, because alligators are good, like they have good homing device in them. So like whatever you do, they just come back. So you have to remove them completely from like their location, and then like put them somewhere else, like, you know, like a fucking enclosure. So that guy was like, you know, they gave all of the rescue alligators like names, and all the alligators could remember their own names. Like, it's so fascinating to me. Like, I didn't know that alligators are really smart. Like, they are so they can remember their names. and they have their own personalities as well. Like, I mean, I know like animals have their like individual animals have personality. As a vegan, you know, like I know that, but like I didn't know that alligators, because they're fucking apex predators, man. Like I didn't, of course, like they're like, what do you call this, like they're opportunistic predators, so they will just pounce at you, they don't give a fuck. But like, you know, I didn't know that they can be trained to like remember their names. It was so fascinating to me. So I spent like an entire hour of just like looking at fucking alligators. I felt like a 12-year-old. You know that feeling when you're like, when you were 12 and the first time you like discovered a nature fact, and then you can't just stop. Like you just need to like keep on like, oh yeah, so I need more. Like so what about like this and that? Like, so I like was looking at the comment section, and like the guy was like answering everyone there. But like, yeah, it's just like they're fascinating, and the more that I look at the alligators, the more that I think they're fucking cute. Like, holy shit! Like, there's this one, like tame, not like one of the most tame alligators that the guy trained. Well, they're not gonna be tamed, but he was like training that alligator for 15 years. So like, you know, this has some familiarity with him. So like, he calls the alligator's name is like Casper. And he calls him Casper, and then the fucking alligator is like what, like 10 feet tall, 10 feet long, and 250 like 250 to 300 pounds. So it's just like he calls the alligator like a fucking dog, like a fucking pet. It's so fascinating to me because the alligator come to him, and then like you know, like kind of rubs his nuzzle on to him. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? This is a fucking apex predator, an aquatic apex predator in the like, how the fuck are you doing this? And he fucking imagine being an apex predator, right? And some motherfucker names you Casper. How do you not maul that person in the fucking face? Like, I think that's the only crime there, that the guy actually, like, you know, named him fucking Casper. Just, the names are so stupid though. Like, I mean, there's one gator named Zilla, and I think that's fucking cool because it's Zilla. And there's one named Darth. There's one named Snoopy. Like, why the fuck would you name an alligator Snoopy? I mean, I get it, when you name your gator Zilla, that's like fucking cool, right? It's like Godzilla or even Darth. Like, that's really like metal and shit. But like, Casper and Snoopy though. Here comes the fucking apex predators named Casper and Snoopy. The fuck is that shit? Look who's here. Hi, Tovarishmana. How are you doing? I'm good. You sound a bit quiet. What do you mean quiet? Probably because like I don't know, not really. Oh, okay. I didn't put my microphone. My microphone at the max. But y'all know that I'm using like an SM7B, and it's a really quiet microphone. And luckily, one of you was kind enough to fund my cloud lifter. Like fundraising on Throne, but like I don't know why somebody single-handedly like just bought it for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get my it takes a while to process like the Throne gifts, but like yeah, I will get them. And thank you so much to the anonymous imp who gave me the cloud lifter. They couldn't have named him Kaiju or something. Instead, they named him after a friendly ghost. Yeah, Casper. Well, I was just talking about alligators because I spent like a fucking an hour of my time watching reels of like nuisance alligators, like some guy training alligators to remember their names. I didn't know that. It was really fascinating to me that alligators, in fact, could remember their names. Thanks, Avier. She just gave me the Discord link. Alligators are so fascinating to me. Holy shit. I just figured that I should like you know, catch up with y'all a little bit on like the weird shit that I'm into these days. Apparently, I'm into alligators right now. Alligators, one of my favorite animals and old as fuck. How long do alligators live? Like what's their lifespan? John Ackerts. Long time no see, ma. Yeah, long time no see. I mean like a week ago. Could they train the alligator to breathe fire? I think you need to like make them mutate into like some Godzilla type of shit. What's up, Mana? I hope you're doing well today. Got a good question. Do you like Japanese metal bands? I mean, it depends. Like, I'm friends with dudes who are in Japanese metal bands. I mean, I go to their shows. Like, you know, gotta support your friends. But yeah, I'm not really like, cause I'm a hardcore kid. Like, I was in the hardcore scene, so I was not like. I mean, I listened to metal, but I was not in the metal scene. I was in the hardcore scene. The gator, oh yeah, that huge lizard that's strong enough to take down a bull, rip your hands clean. Yeah, his name is Casper. Yeah, or Snoopy. They live close to humans in lifespan, really. You can say that last part is arcs. Okay, alright. Why you spell your name that way, though? What is a gharial? Ah. 30 to 50 years-ish is about their lifespan. What is their, like, ancient... Google says 30 to 50 years, but I meant they are ancient creatures. They exist since dinosaurs. I think, don't you think, aren't you, like, didn't they exist before the dinosaurs? Like, they have the huge ass fucking ancestor, right? Like, what's the fucking name of that big ass? Like, 40 feet crocodile type of creature. That can easily like chomp off like a fucking great white shark. Oh yeah. Sarcosuchus imperator. Monster-sized marine crocodile discovered. They're fucking huge. I mean, they're crocodiles, not alligators. Holy shit. The biggest sea-dwelling crocodile ever found has turned up in the Tunisian desert. The whopper of a prehistoric predator grew up to over 30 feet long, nearly 10 meters. What the fuck? And weighed 3 tons. Paleontologists have dubbed the new species Mechimosaurus rex and described it Monday in the journal Cretaceous Research. Ooh. Man, they're so fucking huge. Oh, the freshwater croc ever. Oh, that's a different one. Lived 110 million years ago, grew as long as 40 feet, 12 meters, and weighed up to 8 metric tons. It's like 17,500 pounds. Holy shit, man. Like, they're fucking huge as hell. God damn. I mean, I'm glad that I wasn't alive at that time. I wonder though, like, what happened to my face? Shocked at the size of the alligator. Oh. A very surprised expression. Yeah. I was so shocked by the alligator facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. Alligator facts don't care about your feelings. As far as I know, the current record is 7 meters. Yeah, that's fucking huge, dude. I mean, the modern crocodile, the modern alligator, I guess. Oh, is it your birthday? Happy birthday, person in Cyrillic name. Wait, what's your name? Let me see. I can't read as much Cyrillic, okay? I can only read, like, Comrade Mana. Yegor. Okay. Igor? Alright, however you say it. Happy birthday to you, my Russian friend. If alligators versus crocodiles, who will win? Well, crocodiles are more agile and they have like 2.5 times the bite power than alligators. I don't know. It will hunt down a human being without hesitation. Yeah, they're like opportunistic predators, but at the same time they will not chase you on land. For gators, but for crocodiles, yes, they will. They're more agile. But like if you're in the water though, it's over for you. If a gator finds you, yeah, it's over for you. Aren't alligators and crocodiles the same? No, they're not. They're different. They have crocodiles have like more slender, like snout, and like the gators have like a wider kind of more chungus look. They look more chungusy, like chungus lizards. Comparatively. Oh, Akarineko is here. Hello. I wonder who next metal singer gonna scream like an alligator. Wait, what are the sounds alligator make? Like, I don't think like apart from hissing, do they actually like have like a growl or something? Alligator growl. Oh, okay. There are some alligator growls. Gator growl. No, that's not a human. I mean, that's a human. Oh, okay. That's pretty fucking cool. Let me show you. They sound like a fucking tiger, though. They're like bullfrogs. It's so cute. Oh yeah, that's fucking gnarly as shit. Alright, that's fucking cool. That's really cool. But they didn't open their mouths. Like, I mean, like, that sound was, like, not open mouth. Let's see, like, I want to find more, like... Okay, dragon sounds. Alligator bellowing. Alright, let's see that one. Oh, they never open their mouth, okay. When they bellow.
He's one of our largest animals here at Smooth Waters Wildlife Park. And in just a minute, Trapper is going to back up into that small little puddle area behind him and do a really awesome behavior and vocalization that alligators are.
Hell yeah, let's go. Metal vocalist alligator.
Bellowing is somewhat of a territorial display.
Oh, okay.
Almost like a, you know, a really dominant personality walking into a room, just like strutting their stuff. You know, hey, I'm big and bad, and check me out. You know,
just like most men. I see.
Let everybody know.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Now, a few minutes prior to setting up the camera, all the other alligators on the property, way off in the distance, were bellowing a little bit, and Trapper routinely lets them just kind of spout off and strut their stuff and call out, and then he will ultimately throw out his big ol' bad dragon call and shut them all down. Now, it's not strictly like an aggressive territorial thing. Males often do it in the breeding season, but they will do it throughout the year occasionally. And it is a communication, so it's basically saying, hey, I'm the biggest, baddest guy around. Females will do it as well, and they'll call back. So it's kind of a back and forth thing.
Cool. I mean, I wish humans would do this. Like dragon sounds, you know.
And
dragon mating sounds for humans.
What's really interesting is that the males are the only ones that really make the water dance. So you'll have females bellow also, but one thing to watch for in just a minute is that there's a really, really low guttural rumbly bellow thing. We can't hear.
So like crocodiles are like deathcore vocalists, and like female crocodiles are like what, metalcore vocalists? Hold on, let me show this window. A hot sec. Oh, somebody donated. Night Shadow, I have nothing wise to say. Metal forever. Thanks for the super chat. All right, let's continue.
Humans can't hear it. It's too low to hear, but the vibration is so intense that it'll make the water dance.
Yeah, human ears cannot even hear that frequency. It's so fucking metal, dude. Like some gent guys like down tune everything to, I don't know, the lowest fucking tuning ever with like what, 9-string guitars and shit, but that doesn't compare to like the vocalization of the fucking male crocodile, particularly the American, no, not crocodile, the American alligator.
Off the back of the alligators. So it's pretty interesting to see. It's pretty neat to see. So Here he goes backing up
He's
into the water.
This is a fucking huge alligator, though. Hold on. Let me add that stuff for a while, so y'all can see. This is a react. This is me reacting to fucking alligator. Okay. Let's take a look at the alligator. None. Okay. Maybe I should like minimize myself so that we can see the alligator. I deadass just looked up gator growl, and then that's it. That's what appeared. Send it to Will Ramos or Dickie Allen, and I bet they will nail it in their next song. Aquabag, Richard, the Tiger Mafia. Alright. Let's go.
They don't have to be in the water to do it. They will do it on land as well.
Oh no.
I'm kind of dubbing over this, so I knew he was going to go back into the water. And we'll pick up the commenting at the back end of the video, and I'll point out some other cool stuff. So here we go.
What's he gonna do? He's getting ready for like the sickest. Oh damn. What is he doing in that? Like, he has air on his like. Yo, let's go false chords. Gator false chords. I mean, gators don't have vocal folds, so they only have like the primitive ones. They sound like lions, though.
Bam! So there you go.
Damn! Yeah.
From an American alligator. It never gets old for me. I love watching it, love hearing it. It's awesome to actually be there in person to see it, hear it, feel it. It just, you know, video just doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I bet.
But,
I also don't want to be near them, though.
Go back and watch the video again, but pay very close attention to the camera itself. The vibration is so intense that you can feel it through the air. It sends like this shock wave. So you'll notice the camera vibrating a little bit. You may not pick it up at first, but just pay close attention. The camera was perfectly still set up. I walked away from it so I wouldn't disturb anything going on. And you can see every time he bellows, the camera will shake just a little bit, and that's that shock wave, just from the vibration from that deep, 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 deep
gutturals. Yeah. Fucking deathcore vocalist, you know, bro. Got Crocodile here, out here
nearly
being
30 years now, and you know, even prior to that as a kid, you know, I just loved some of the vocalizations that alligators and crocodiles do, and bellowing is one of them.
Alright, that's fucking cool. Alright, what did the T-Rex really sound like? Okay, I wanna see this. Use headphones. Okay, cool.
What did the T-Rex sound like?
Can they be metal
It would be the
vocalists?
minority to believe that the T-Rex
Let's
sounded
go.
something like this. This sound is probably one of the most recognizable sound effects in all of film, terrifying cinema goers for many years. It was created by combining a baby elephant, crocodile, and tiger roar together.
Oh,
But is it really what the T-Rex
interdasting.
sounded like? For years, we've speculated what the Tyrannosaurus would have sounded like, using animal sounds to try and replicate it. The howls of wolves, roars of tigers, and the trumpeting of elephants. These sounds have resonated with us throughout history and informed us on whether something's big, small, or threatening.
Haha.
But have we been looking at it all wrong?
Lions are so
Well,
cute though.
To find out, we have to look towards the state of Texas.
Wow, okay.
Professors at the University of Texas have been
Go off,
researching on
Texas.
what the T-Rex would have sounded like, and instead of looking at modern-day mammals for research, they've been looking at birds and alligators,
I
close
mean,
relatives
yeah.
to the dinosaurs. And they say that the T-Rex wouldn't have roared at all, but
Huh.
instead it would have made a sound that's less loud and much more unsettling. They found this out by scanning the brain case of a Tyrannosaurus fossil, which contained outlines of the hearing organs. It turns out that the T-Rex had extremely sensitive hearing organs, and it was especially good at picking up low-frequency sounds,
Cool.
even lower than most humans can even hear. And it wouldn't just have been heard, it would have been felt. They stated that the T-Rex would have sounded something like the Jaws theme.
Eh.
Using audio editing software, I've replicated what the T-Rex would have sounded like, and for the first time in 66 million years, you're about to hear the distinct sound of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Damn. Okay, let's
It would have
go.
sounded something like this.
Okay, let's go. Headphones.
The T-Rex wouldn't have the need to open its mouth, thanks to closed mouth vocalization.
Just like crocodiles and alligators then. Interesting.
This is common amongst birds and reptiles, and the noise would have traveled through vibrations.
なるほどね. That makes a lot of sense.
This sound would not only be the most terrifying noise you would have heard, but also felt, as it vibrated through your spine, getting louder and louder as it drew closer. Chris Packham of the BBC had this to say: "There's a sort of primal fear that's associated with sounds like that. When you think about it, the T-Rex didn't need to roar, it needed to be able to communicate over the huge areas in which it hunted. It's the same sound that horror films use to scare audiences, which begs the question, is it in our nature to be terrified of these low-frequency sounds? And are all animals scared of the same sound too? It may not be the sound fans of films like Jurassic Park were hoping, but it's definitely equally as terrifying in its own right." So, there you have it. The T-Rex roar heard for the first time in 66 million years, and you're some of the first to hear it. Of course, this is all based on research and theories, and we're all entitled to our own viewpoints. It's been 64 million years since the dinosaurs were wiped clean from the earth, so chances are we'll never hear the exact sound of a T-Rex. But from my perspective, this is probably the closest that we're gonna get. But what do I know? I'm just a dinosaur YouTuber.
Damn.
If you learned something new in this
Okay,
video,
dude.
be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to us at Dangerville to become a resident with us today. I've been your host, Alistair, and we'll see you in the
Alright, bye, dude. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So that makes a lot of sense, you know, like after hearing the bellowing of the alligator, it makes sense that the T-Rex would sound like that. Like it didn't need to open its mouth. Like just like the fucking alligator didn't need to open its mouth. It just needed to vibrate. And then in the comment about like how like the we are supposed to be like we're wired to kind of find low frequency sounds like what scary and stuff. I think that makes a lot of sense because like how are we like how most people associate metal music with like, you know, scary and like what do you call this, like fucking brutal and stuff like that. It makes a lot of sense how like also like humans also trying to replicate those animalistic sounds and like, you know, transfer that into like channel that into like music and stuff, like what we do now. Like that's how metal was born. Humans are fascinated by animal sounds, but by particularly apex predator sounds. So there we go. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, Father Merkel is here again. What are you, dude? Like you're the bird scientist, right? Oh yeah, here you go again with your animal facts. It sounds like a rap fan's car to me. There's something especially nice about tuning into the singer's stream and seeing a T-Rex documentary. Yeah, but in some way it's also kind of awesome that an animal would make a sound that sounds like the Jaws theme. Yeah, it definitely is. By the way, have you heard of Death Metal Chicken? No, I haven't. Oh yeah, I heard of Death Metal Chicken. Hold on, that's a meme. Yeah, I've heard about that chicken. Sounds like when my mom about to slap me with a slipper. Okay. Whatever you say, Mongoose. Hey, cool that you're here. We are talking about alligators and what I have learned when it comes to biology stuff. You seem to know quite. Yeah, he's a bird scientist. He has a bird scientist with like frog scientist buddies who talked about fucking gay frogs. Or like rather vocalization of I'm not gay, bro. From frogs. Would screamo sound as scary? Not really, it's more like emotional. Mana zoology theme. Today's topic, reptiles. Yeah, last time I was talking about amphibians. How did the Twitter talk thingy go to yesterday? It was 5 to 6 a.m. for me, so I couldn't really stay, unfortunately. Not really much. I mean, I was just like talking. I was getting ready to like go out and like record, but like I realized it's gonna rain today, so I didn't want my equipment to get wet or get damaged by rain or whatever. Anyway, let's go to the what do you call this? Let's search more animals that could be like deathcore vocalists. Metal animal sounds. Oh yeah, okay. Let's watch this video about Will Ramos reacting to like whether it's like a beast or an animal. Okay, let's go. Okay. See how let's see how it appears in my YouTube window. Okay, let's look at this.
My name is Will Ramos. I do vocals for Lord of Shore, and I'm here to decide whether a sound is a man or a beast. Whatever that may be. I'm excited. I'm gonna kill this one, I think.
Okay, let's guess that one. What do you think, imps? Was that a man or a beast? I have a prehistoric fauna fact. The Ediacaran biota is very eldritch. They have no proper descendants, and there is nothing that could have been their ancestors, and they're plain creepy. What are they? Let me see that. I want to see what, like, whatever the fuck that is. Hold on. Ediacaran biota. So they're like fossils. What are they, like jellyfish? What do they look like? Oh. Oh, they're fucking cool. Okay. That's cool. Alright, let's go.
Alright, that's definitely a man. Definitely a man. I'm gonna say... Dude, that's so heavy. It's one of those, I don't know.
Keith Rollman,
I'm
thanks
gonna
for
go-
the
I'm
super
gonna go
chat.
for it. Cannibal Corpse.
Thanks, Professor Mana. Fascinating.
What? Okay. Wait. That wasn't a man?
That was not a man.
Alright, let me hear that one more time. I thought I was gonna kill this. What is
Wait,
that?
that sounds like a dude, though.
Wow.
Oh.
You know, you hear that in the middle of the night when you go camping? You're dead.
Yeah.
Already.
Fucking grizzly bear. Oh, that sounds like a dude.
Alright, that one's definitely a human. Yes!
Yeah.
Nailed it. Let's go.
Do you know who it is?
No, definitely not.
That is suffocation.
Oh shit. Okay. I have a suffocation shirt.
Fantastic band. We were just talking about them on.
What do you know? I have a shirt of. I have a
Yeah.
suffocation
The guy was
shirt.
like, "Yeah, I love that metal. Suffocation." You're like, "Oh, suffocation." It was
Yeah.
at a car dealership in the middle of Wyoming too. I was like, okay. Heard that so far, 1 for 2.
In the middle of Wyoming. He's so funny.
All right, that one's definitely a human.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it the
It has
guy
a
from Waking the
tonality.
Cadaver?
Waking the Cadaver. No.
Damn.
That's such an old
I was in
band.
the right realm.
Oh, Dying Fetus. Okay.
Bands, kind of.
They're going for the classics, huh?
Right, okay. 2 for 3.
Oh, that's
Okay,
definitely
that is definitely an animal.
yeah, that's not a human being.
Yes. Let's go with alligator.
Pig.
It's a pig? I should have got that one right. Damn. We got the animal right though. I'm halfway there. This is gonna be brutal. Oh god. I want to say that that's a human, but I think it's an animal. Yes.
Okay, it's an animal.
Let's go with hippo.
Hippo.
Camel.
Oh.
The camel sound like?
Damn.
Damn, that's fucking hard. Dude, camel's gotta be doing fucking guest vocals.
Guess vocals. Go camel.
Was that a bear?
First of all, definitely human.
Mm.
Who? I'm bad at this. I'm not gonna lie. This is getting brutal. I'm gonna say
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Who is it?
I don't know.
Ah,
Oh.
there was no way I was
Classic
gonna
ones.
get that one. No way.
Wait, that's a fucking hiss.
First of all, definitely an animal, but it sounded more like a shower head with like a lot of reverb going on. You know what I mean? Like you're just taking a nice shower.
A
So
shower.
I'm gonna say a snake.
That was a hiss though.
Oh, what?
Fart out.
That's what an owl sounds
Whoa.
like? Like a screechy sound, maybe?
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, that sounds horrifying. I would not want to hear that in the middle of the night. God.
Says the guy who's like a pig vacuuming a pig. I don't know.
I want to say that that's a human.
A demonic pig vacuum.
I need to hear it one more time. Okay, my instincts say it's a human, but my gut says it ain't. It's an animal.
Damn.
That's me.
Yo.
Yes! Let's go, dude. That's what I like to hear. That was a trick question right there. You got me. I was like, I don't know. You could be an animal, dude. Remember that. Do some animal sounds like voice acting.
Voice acting. Yeah, that's human.
Definitely human. Come on. This is all old school death metal
Yeah.
I'm feeling right now. This is not up my alley, I'm gonna tell you right now. So we're gonna shoot for the stars here. And we're gonna go with Cannibal Corpse again.
Not for a cowboy.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
dude. For a cowboy, you guys are making
They're like the 2000 deathcore. That's him. That's fucking. Imagine reacting to your own
Tell me I got it
vocals.
right. Thank God. Imagine you just like did like replicated my voice with like an animal somehow through some like crazy digital audio software. I would have been like, bro, that's fucked up.
Ah, that's definitely human. Yeah.
That's a
Human.
human. I couldn't even tell you what band that is.
That is a cranium.
Oh, dude, they're insane. I should have known by his pig squeals. He has those pig squeals that are just like ear piercing.
That's definitely old school band. Wait, that's not human. Is that a lion?
That's an animal. What kind of animal?
That sounds like a lion.
Let's see, what animal sounds massive? It has to be a massive animal.
A lion.
I want to go back with alligator because I feel like at some point we're gonna get an alligator sound, but I'm gonna go with lion.
Close.
What was it?
Tiger.
Oh,
Oh.
dude.
But
Dude.
tigers are
I
larger
was talking about tigers earlier today.
than
Tigers
lions, no?
Are the same. Okay, fun fact for you right now: a baby and a tiger's vocal cords are exactly the same. And as you get older, your vocal cords stretch out and start to not become like a tiger. But if there was a really, really, really fat, like 400-pound baby, and they roar and they scream, it would sound like a tiger. Fun fact, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's
What a
400-pound baby.
Horrible.
Fucking hell. I like how he's such a fucking nerd, man. This dude's a nerd.
That's an animal. That is
Wait, that was an animal?
that's an alligator.
He really loves alligators.
That's what a ram sounds like?
Whoa.
It sounds more like an alligator than me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm killing this.
Yo, ram sounds so brutal though.
That's a human.
human.
Man, I gotta listen to more heavy music. I don't know, man.
Oceano.
Wow.
Okay.
See, I always thought Oceano's.
Damn.
Adam Warren's
I haven't
voice
listened to
was-
Oceano in a while.
I don't know. He has a specific sound to it that I just can't even.
These are like
can't
what,
replicate.
early
I
like
don't know anybody that
2000,
really can replicate it.
2010s. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is this a man?
That's me when I step on a Lego in the middle of the night. And
It
I'm just-
sounds like a howling human.
Okay, that has to be a human. Wait,
Yeah.
no, it's a goat.
Oh.
No?
That's a dog.
Wait, what?
Oh my
How is it a
God.
dog?
Like a dog that does not want to go for a walk.
That's not a dog. Oh my god. He sounds like a dying man.
Oh my God.
It sounds like a dying man.
If you hear that in the middle of the night, something's wrong. You're like, I gotta go. I gotta get my roommate. Is he okay? What's going on?
Oh damn.
How do you even train your dog to do that?
Alligators are really gonna become Metalhead's mascot besides cats. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. The fuck? But that's human.
Oh, I feel like I know that.
I know, right? How?
Animal sounds like Hellfire, I'm not gonna lie. Just imagine you just like replicated my voice with like an animal somehow. Oh, where do I know that from, dude? It's like on the tip of my tongue. Hit it again, hit it again.
That's human.
That's hard as hell. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna lie, that's an animal.
Wait,
That is an animal.
that's an animal?
That's a Tasmanian devil.
Oh
That's
shit!
Tasmanian devil?
Really?
Oh god.
Damn. Oh, that sounds like Will.
That's to the Hellfire. No, it's not.
That sounds like Will.
Is that it? I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna go with the human. Yes!
Yeah, I mean that was
That was a
kind of
50-50 chance
black
that I
metal
was gonna get that
sounding.
one. I don't know what band. I don't know.
Dayside.
Oh, Dayside. Okay.
Damn, I was like, that sounded crazy. I've never heard anything like that. I never listened to Dayside. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, at least he's
You know what I
honest.
listen to, man? I listen to the freaking like. You'd be surprised if you heard what I listened to.
Wait, that's not human. That's not human. There's no vocalization. Like that's not. No. Wait, I don't know though.
Something that's beef. Someone's got
Beef.
It's a cow. No, it's not.
Sea lion.
Wait, what the fuck?
Damn.
What?
You look kind of big and flubbery, like,
Flubbery.
like a cow. No. I'm really stretching for that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Flubbery. Imagine sounding flubbery.
I have no idea what I even heard. Animal.
That was
What
a
was
human?
That was cattle decapitation.
Oh.
Oh, dude, Travis.
Damn.
Dude. No, guys, insane.
Yeah.
People probably read me for that. People go, oh, you saw Travis, well, you should know.
That's a human.
Instinct says human. Gut wants to say animal.
That's a human.
Yeah. Who that?
That's our editor, Eli Ennis.
Wow.
Who
Shout
that?
out to you, man. You're like an animal.
One more.
Here we go. I better get this one right.
Wait, what the fuck is that? It's a... No, that's not human.
That's an animal.
But what animal is it though? I'm just curious,
It's
like...
a bird. It's a bird?
It's a bird.
Yes! And there you have it, folks.
Okay, a barn owl again.
Out of like
The
50,
fuck?
But I got the animal right. You gotta give me that. That's 100% as far as I'm concerned. A+. And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I guessed all the animals right as far as I'm concerned. So I hope while you guys are watching, you got hopefully more than I got right. Because, you know, I got close, but you let me know what
You
how
never
much you guys
was.
got. I'd love to hear it.
Bye, Will. Thanks, Rama Dharmawan. I don't know. Dharmawan. What? I'm sorry. Thanks, Rama, for becoming a member. But yeah. Holy shit. Left ear animal. Owl. Yeah, it was about a barn owl. Look, what the fuck, man? These sound so fucking demonic. Holy shit. All right, so I'm gonna look at, like, let's see, most metal animal vocalizations. Okay, let's see. Oh, I kind of want to watch metal TikToks. Hold on. Let's watch metal TikToks and let's enjoy the cringe. I don't know. Let's embrace the cringe. Soy cringe, pero libre. That's what the Spanish guy, the Venezuelan guy told me. How to say, I am cringe, but I am free. That's how you say it in Spanish, according to him. Soy cringe, pero libre. Soy cringe. Soy cringe, imps. Let's see. TikTok. Metal TikTok. Ay, baby, nani sore? Nani kore? Nani kore? Ay, nanja? What the fuck is that sound? I fucking hate that one. What the hell? Already just like fucking 5 seconds on TikTok and I already had like the... Okay, metal TikTok. Let's go. my god. Oh no. Okay, I don't like watching the. Okay, let's look at metal TikTok. Hold on. How the fuck do I do this? How the fuck do I show the cringe? Oh no. Okay. Let's begin. Behold the cringe. Mana, please, I went here for alligator facts, not TikTok cringe. Oh no, this is another tangent that you have to weather with me. Okay, so let's look at, okay. Oh, this chick is cool though. Yeah, she's fucking cool. This is not cringe at all. Just look at her. And Theas is so good though. They're so underrated too. Cause she has so much range. Just that fucking range, bro. Just listen to that again. Yeah, she's fucking cool. Alright, let's go. What about this one? Chelsea Grin. I mean, they're cool. They're not cringe. So let's skip that. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I mean, true cult besties forever. Okay, alright. Oh, this is Sun Eater, right? That's a good song. I mean, at this point, I think people shouldn't even be surprised that Will can make these noises. He's just really extremely good at what he does. Yeah, I like that one. He just sounds straight up like a fucking animal. Like the huge gap between the gap between his spoken voice though and the animalistic sounds that he make just doesn't connect with my brain. Like I always have like a fucking cognitive dissonance that it's coming out from his mouth because he sounds so like a fucking hipster dude. He's a cool guy though, but he's just like, he sounds so happy and bubbly, and then when he's on stage he's just like he just fucking destroys everything. Let's check this out. Machine Gun Kelly. What's wrong with Weezer though? I mean their vocals is kind of cringe, but like okay. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to be sarcastic and stuff like that. I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. I don't know, whatever. Rap, both, metal. Yeah, that's fucking cool. That's cool, actually. Oh, that was Ruckus. Okay, that's okay. I'll check this band out later. Trap Metal Menace. Okay, that's fucking cool.
This is the most impressive metal stream of all time, and not like heavy best metal stream, but like vocally and just on a different fucking plane. This is Linkin Park's 2007 performance of "Given Up" on AOL.
Oh, it's given up. Of course, it's given up. Yeah, look at how like there's almost no straining at all in his neck area. Yes, so like his fry screams are so controlled. That's how like when you see like these, like that's why I like looking at like one take performances of like metal vocalists, because you can see like how much training they put into, like how much work they put into like their craft, because there's almost no straining on their neck. Like when you see Courtney or like Will in their live one take performances, they don't have any straining around their necks. A terrorist threat, okay. Oh, it's a deathcore band, okay. Alright. Okay, let's look at this one.
Show your music taste and then you. Do I suit mine?
Yes! Go off, Queen.
Show your music.
You're not metal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just.
Yeah, I mean the daily struggles of women trying to just like exist in the metal scene. I feel you, girl.
You don't look gay.
Like you have to perform to like actually like get respect or whatever. It's kind of stupid, you know, that women have to do all of this like. Oh, like you're wearing the Dayside shirt. Name 3 songs of the band though. Do you know the band's name? Like, fuck, dude. Like if the lady is wearing the shirt, probably like I mean, unless she's a Kardashian, she probably knows what she like the band shirt that she's wearing. Fucking hell, man.
Welcome to Metal Talk. Have a look around. It's heavy just as always and as brutal as it sounds.
Oh my god.
It's loud, it's aggressive, sometimes satanic too. If that part really scares you, well then, you must be new.
Oh no.
Welcome.
Oh no. Okay. Alright, let's pretend that I didn't see that. Alright. Okay. I didn't see that one. Alright, that was a good one. Oh, damn. It's good. Oh, that was really nice. That's cool. No, that's some sick highs, yo. Look at their mouths too, like when they do the lows. Oh, that was cool. I like the last chick. Like she has a lot of range. She has nice fries too. All right, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, I want to check them out later. let me like put a like in there so I can find them later. Okay.
Welcome to
Oh no,
Metal
oh no. Okay, no. All right, that was cool. Okay, another. All right. Why is this guy around so much? Oh, Indian metal. Let's go. Oh shit, they go hard. Indian singing intensifies. That okay. That's kind of racist though. Damn. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool that they they what do you call this? Fused metal, like their own culture into metal. It's pretty fucking cool. Wait, what the fuck did they say? Fascism and communalism. What? Okay. Did they mean communism and fascism and communism, or communalism? Probably they meant communism, because a lot of like idiots out there like conflate fascism with communism. Tell me you don't know the difference between communism and fascism without telling me you don't know the difference between communism and fascism. All right. Oh, it's Metallica. Let's click out. I like the melody in this one. Oh shit, I like that. I like the melodies that he's doing though. Alright, that's pretty fucking cool. I don't know the band though. Oh, it's Motionless in White. Okay, fuck. I'm not a big fan of Motionless in White, but yeah, I think I should check them out because that sounded dope. What your favorite metal band says about you? Okay, no. Wait, there's more? Fuck. Okay. The quickest way to ruin a metalhead's day. It's just looping. There is no breakdown. Okay, that's pretty smart. I mean, okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Fucking Chromebooks, am I right? Suck my dick, Google.
Are you Lucky Charms? Cause you're magically delicious.
Oh, this is Johnny, right? I mean,
Know who that is?
Come and Cupid. Gonna stick my arrow.
okay, all right. I recognize his face.
Go to your
Hold on, like this guy, Johnny. He was at the I'm in Cardavox like private server, right? And usually on Saturdays, like the patrons or like, you know, students, whatever, we get to hang out every Saturday. Sometimes I join, sometimes I don't. But like there was one time that I joined the hangout and stuff like that. And I think Johnny joined us as well. So yeah. I forgot our conversations though, but like, I mean, it was a blur because we were also like doing we always do a listening party. So every Saturday morning in my time. So we were just like upvoting, downvoting, talking about like the bands that we just listened to, stuff like that. Sometimes we go off tangent, like talking about culture. I think it talked about like, you know, being in Japan and stuff like that. Living in Japan. and I also like joined in that hangout with me as me. They saw my face, because you can do that on Discord, so it was really they were so fascinated by it. It's really funny. I don't know, fun fact. Anyway, moving on.
Your room is so rude.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Roses are red, violets are fly, up in the sex, I'll be the night.
Oh yeah. These got progressively more vulgar as we went. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, runner.
Yeah. Listening to music. Like, I think it's so stupid, zero talent. It's so dumb, they're just screaming. Whoa, don't get me wrong, I'm just looking out for you. What do you mean? It's satanic, okay. Yeah, it's typical, like, you know, like, I don't really care about these people anymore, like, when they see, like, okay, when they say, like, oh, it's satanic. I mean, bitch, I came from hell, though. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm from hell. So, of course I listen to satanic music. The fuck? What else should I listen? I appreciate you, streamer. Okay. Oh. He's Johnny from the vocalist of Carcosa. Yeah, Mark. I think Johnny was like in that video. I forgot. Mark makes a lot of videos though, so like, yeah. Like he does a lot of like, I think he releases content like once or twice a week. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's pretty consistent. So yeah, he definitely deserves the growth that his channel is like receiving right now. He's a really fucking good teacher too, like holy shit. Recently I started to figure out how to do throat singing. So I'm getting closer to my goals. To not blow out my vocal cords through over projecting. Cause I tend to over project. Like I get the like what do you call this? The growling and the false chord isolation down, but I just have so much fucking air. So, yeah. Listen to angels. Fuck. Shut up, June. Why are you here? Go away. Anytime I hear a person say blank is satanic, I just turn around and chuckle to myself. Or you double down. You know, every time someone says it's satanic, I would just double down. Like, yeah, bitch. I have a fucking, like, altar in my own house. Like, I have a satanic, like, shrine in my house. Just to prove a point. Not because, like, I worship Satan or whatever. I just want, like, you know, I love doubling down. Mana, if you don't know about them, please check out The Who. Yeah, I do know because of course they are the kings of Mongolian throat singing. Who doesn't know The Who? If you so much as bring the topic of Mongolian throat singing, The Who has to be there. Oh yeah, have you guys watched this? They put a camera in Will's throat. Yeah, so you see the flapping there? You see this? Hold on. Pause that one. These are the aretinoids. These two there, the thick thingy that does like the slow clacking. Between they clack, they create that fucking deep guttural toilet bowl sounds. There we go. See his like it's going over, and see those white stuff. That white. All right. I think a lot of y'all don't know. Like, I mean, it's kind of gross, but if you can look away if you don't want to see, but it's really fascinating how like the vocals. Okay, let's forget about TikTok. Now that I saw, like, I got reminded by this. I kind of want to do a watch along with this like video by the charismatic voice. They dead ass like put like a fucking camera down his throat. Hold on. Let's see the charismatic voice. Let's see. Charismatic voice, microphone. Will Ramus, microphone. Why did I say microphone? Camera. Will Ramus, camera. Okay. Throat camera. Okay.
I'm already crying. We didn't even do anything.
Just wait.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Okay, this is a
It's nice to meet you officially in person. Hello. How you doing? Boom. Wow. Look at this. Holy shit. Look at all the wood. I love the wood finish everywhere. It just smells like a nice Airbnb. Wow. Look. But is it real? Is it?
I don't think it is.
Mana, does that teabagging June bounty still up? It's still up. I am here to support my favorite gamer streamer. Yeah. Well, I did buy Monster Hunter Rise at the behest of my coworker, who was just like, "Oh, it's on sale! It's on sale! Buy it now, buy it!" And then I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude. Okay, fine. I'm gonna buy it. Okay, just shut the fuck up, dude." Such a fucking nerd. Rego, thanks for the super chat. The thing is, is fascinating. To me, it's how he twists his throat. Forgot the exact name. Okay. Let's look at it. Oh my god, it's 52 minutes. What the hell? Let's just fast forward.
How's it going, guys? So I just made it to Salt Lake City today. I met up with Kirk and Elizabeth. We just went over all the things that we're gonna get done for tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, a little nervous originally, but I think it's gonna be a really cool experience. I've never done anything like this.
He's doing it for science, dude. Like, props to him. He's doing it for fucking science, man.
And a lot of the time, I think I know, but then other times, I don't know if I know. And that's fine, because that's why I'm here. And I'm gonna do those things, and hopefully we'll find out, get to the bottom of what's going on inside, because I don't know.
So I met Will Ramos in person
That
today,
checks out.
and he's pretty cool. Will's hair is even cooler in person than it looks like online. It has a life of its own. It's like poof, poof, poof. And then when he puts it up in like a little ponytail band, it looks very chef. Very appropriate for cooking in the kitchen.
That's so cute.
What is it called? It is, I don't know. You're gonna give it a name right now. First thing comes to your mind. Boom.
Vagina show.
Vagina show.
He's just so pumped about life. I like his attitude in general. He's just so bubbly. Completely different. Flexible laryngoscopy. Okay. Okay, that's the fucking.
Horrified. I've had so many COVID tests, but I can't imagine going further than that. Then you're going
COVID
tests.
tests.
You know, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. So I was horrified at first, but I spoke to my family about it, feeling a little better about it. I think it's getting numbed and.
Yeah, that's true. Like he has the vlogger personality and also streamer personality. He's so entertaining, dude.
The flexible scope.
Will is so entertaining.
Back down the throat, essentially. That for me is pretty uncomfortable. For most people, I don't think it's as uncomfortable. For me, when I get that done, I've just had tears going out the sides of my eyes. It's not painful. It just somehow triggers those tears. Of course, everything is totally numb inside. So there's not any damage or something that's done during that process. But I hope that he handles it better than I do, and that it's a really good experience. So
Which is a good thing.
This is a good thing.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine.
Thank God.
I am particularly excited to see what parts of Will's larynx are actually moving. So, you know, I'm wondering, of course, will we see much action within the true folds, within that glottis there, and how much will we see on the vestibular folds, the false folds?
Yeah.
And then as we're kind of
That's the
moving
false
up the
chords.
vocal tract, are we going to see some ariepiglottic movement? Are we going to see some arytenoid movement? There's just lots of different points along the way, and I'm curious.
I think all of it.
Sensations of the sounds correspond to that function within the larynx, and also how his sensation of sounds correspond to different shapes that he's making above, just in that mouth space, essentially.
I mean, she was telling me things like the hippoglobius fold. I don't even know what that looks like. I don't even know what that is, but we're gonna find out. I hope tomorrow.
We have to talk about what kind of sounds you're gonna make tomorrow.
Spooky sounds, monster sounds.
I'm gonna write
Hold
these
them.
all down.
Okay, write that down.
Okay.
Spooky.
So scientific.
Spooky
Spooky monster.
Can you define for me the different monsters that you can make noises of?
Okay, so we can do gutturals.
Is that a kind of monster?
That is a kind of, that is the kind of,
the guttural monster.
There's like a whole bunch of like different types of like gutturals that I can just kind of go through.
Wait,
using
really? Okay.
Different types of there's also like the pig squeal, for instance. The pig squeal is another, there's like several different types of
Pig squeals, yeah.
that you could do using different parts of your voice.
Okay, can you talk about the different types and list them out?
There is, okay, the way I would describe it, honestly,
This is Will style.
For all you guys out there, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about at all. I'm just going off of you know, this will be more, I guess, for me for tomorrow. I imagine when we're coming back.
It's super useful because I've seen in research categories. I think usually around.
Yes, it was awesome seeing him live. He's very hot. You saw them live? You saw Lorna Shore live? Damn.
One of the standard categories. So
Right.
Bye, Father Merkel.
But I have a bunch within there, or guttural, but I have a bunch within there. That's fascinating because usually guttural is its own, completely different.
A lot of people, like, when they do gutturals and stuff, they're just like, I know how to do a guttural. And you're like, all right, great. And then it's usually just like one tone, and that's all they know how to do. It may end up, it might be part of it that I'm doing like with my mouth, which is like changing the sound, obviously.
Yeah.
But I know that when there's certain things that I'm like trying to emphasize on, and like the you know, the certain E's or the or like the
E is so hard for screaming.
depending on like what certain sort of
That's the make or break for your like screaming, the E sound.
Well, let's
Like,
put
there's-
down a few that we can steadily recreate, maybe for some different kinds of tests.
Yeah. I call it like a fry, like a vocal fry pig squeal. I think that's that's how I refer to it as.
Vocal fry pig squeal.
And then there is the false chord pig squeal.
There's a false chord
False
piece.
chord pig squeal. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think they're just two different, like I guess just two different parts of your voice, and I'm just pretty much doing the same technique with two different parts of my voice. So I think it gives it two completely different sounds in itself, but they're all still pig squeal. So
What makes it a pig squeal?
just that high E sound, like that overtone that you kind of hear, or just kind of.
I'm currently trying to do death metal growls, and it makes me feel cuff a little. Are you sure that you're like isolating your vocal folds though? I mean, not vocal folds, but like your false chords. I mean, at first it would like it should be like the sensation should feel like this when doing this, and then you eventually like. For example, like in Mongolian throat singing, it should be like this sound, yeah. And it should be like, it shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't feel scratchy or anything. Maybe at first you might feel scratchy because your throat is still not used to that mechanism. But eventually, as you like keep on doing this, making the buzzer noise, eventually you'll probably be able to like do like really sustained sound, and that's how like you can tell that you are doing it right. This sound. For me, it's higher. It sounds higher because I'm a girl. I have naturally like high range. My spoken voice, that is. And with like Mongolian throat singing, you combine your vocal folds and your false chords together to make that kind of like throat singy sound. But that's how you access your false chords, and then you take away the vocal folds, and then you get your and then you project with some little bit of projection there, and then you get your screams. So that's how like it connects for me. So something like something like that. Sorry. I'm trying to like make it sound in my head. Kind of like that sound. And I eventually probably can sing with it. Hold on, I want to sing something with it. Twinkle, twink, twink, twinkle, twink. No, that's too. I need something more plain. Happy birthday to you. No, that's too scratchy. Happy birthday to you. I'm still learning, but I will get it right. The Mongolian throat singing. But yeah, but like that's the how you access the feeling. Cause I was just like, my problem was I was over projecting and I don't know what the right feeling is. So my teacher told me, okay, maybe you should try like Mongolian throat singing so you can get the sensation right. You know, get the feel of it, like how the false chord activation should feel like without over projecting or over like, or even like, you know, accidentally slamming my vocal folds together. Yeah, it's not easy. You have to like, when you growling is like a different mechanism than singing. Totally different. Like if you're not like, yeah, you should try like, because my problem is that the thing is like why I couldn't like progress as fast is it's because I can't scream in my fucking apartment. I can't do like projected false chord sounds. So that's what my teacher told me is like, you can just practice with the Mongolian throat singing. It's just like around your spoken voice. The volume of like that the sound produces is just the same as like, what do you call this? Of just a little bit above like my spoken voice. So I won't get fucking like noise complaints, you know? Because I always I gotten a lot of noise complaints before when I started moving here. So definitely that's a no-no for me now. I can't even like practice singing as much. Like I did like practice singing this morning, but that was like around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So like nobody's sleeping. But right now, or like any time of the day, I just have to keep like the low vocal, you know, just a speaking level sound. But yeah, definitely try Mongolian throat singing if you are hard pressed to find like where to practice to get started with screaming. Start with like Mongolian throat singing, particularly Kargria. Like there are different types of throat singing, but like the low tones is Kargria. Kargria. Kagra. I forgot how to pronounce it in Mongolian properly. Kargara or something. I don't know. Kargara. But definitely look into that. If you don't have a space to like practice screaming, then you can get started with just like, you know, activating your vocal folds through that. Like this. These types of sounds. That E sound is super hard. Gotta sound like Smeagol to get that tone. Yeah, I mean, because of this too, like I think I access my Smeagol voice. Because this is the precious. We must get the precious, or they betray us. No. It's the same thing with the throat bass in beatboxing, right? Yeah, it's the same as beatboxing. Yeah, same thing. It's the same. You should feel it around your sinuses, like your front here, your nose, like in front of your face. So you should feel the vibration in your face. Like it's so crazy to me because I have bangs, right? So when I look up, like when I make these sounds, like when I look up, I can see my bangs vibrate. I can see my bangs vibrate because like my face is literally vibrating from like the sounds that I'm making. When I'm doing the buzzer noise, It sounded like Elmo got the ring of power. Yeah, I can't project as much because it's already late here. It's already 12, so I blurred the lines between Smeagol and Elmo. Disney Didymus? Thanks for the super chat. Damn, on a Squidward. SpongeBob. I hate you, SpongeBob. When your throat is dry, don't push it because you will lose your voice. Of course. You always need to get hydrated before you even like talk. Like don't even talk if you're not hydrated, which means like, you know, hydration check. Always drink water. Like drink like at least 3 liters of water in summer and 2 liters of water in winter. It depends though. When I'm singing a lot, like I drink more than that. Longevity wise, inhale scream is bad. Like technically wise, like you should not do it. I mean, unless you're like Will Ramos, who's already like mastered his throat, his techniques. But when you're still starting out, don't start with inhale screams. I don't think that's good. I think my teacher told me that, like, I think every vocal teacher worth their dime would not recommend you to inhale, to do inhales. Never watched SpongeBob, but that is how Squidward will sound to me forever. If I inhale fry too hard, I'll cough. Why would you inhale fry? That's stupid. Why would you do that? I literally read that as SpongeBob. What? But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Don't do inhales.
Almost like ear piercing
fuck?
kind of sound. And some people, I notice that even when I do my vocal fry wheel, like feels recording, it almost sounds like it's just a really high scream. Like if I'm screaming very high, you're like, what the hell is that sound? How did you do that? It's probably like a big scream.
So the fact that it's just like a high timbre.
A very, very high, yeah.
Okay.
So,
that's cool. And then the false chord one, is that essentially, so you're combining the like low and the distortion with
yes,
the big...
with that E sound, which gives it another tone to it. It's obviously, it's a lot thicker and like bassier, but it still gives that high E sound, you know what I mean? Which I think is really cool.
I love it when I get to just hang back and let the guys cook me dinner. It was amazing.
Don't inhale unless it's shrooms, yeah.
In the corner, ask questions every now and then. And
who among you here actually tried psychedelics? I'm really interested. Asking for a friend in Minecraft.
And be very impressed with Will's awesome chopping skills. I have to say he did a very, very nice job there. The parsley was very fine.
My rule has always been, what do you feel like today? Experiment. You feel, oh, that's perfect. That looks like glory to me. Yeah, see? See?
I like how Will is just like the kitchen helper.
Smashing these garlic, getting them out of the...
Smells heavenly. It's about to smell real good up in here.
Oh yeah, and I love cooking with garlic. It's
DMT sent me to the moon. Wait. How does it feel, Seethers? Are you like fucking Joe Rogan or like Elon Musk doing DMT? A friend of mine did once. She ended up in another city. So yeah, do it at home and locked. But some of my friends said in Minecraft that when you take shrooms or any psychedelics in particular, like it really heavily depends on the mood that you're taking them. So when you're in a bad mood, don't fucking take a psychedelic because you're gonna get a fucking bad trip. So like only take psychedelics when you're really happy, I think.
Especially when you get that garlic smell stuck to your hands.
Oh, for like 4 days straight, and just, no matter how much you want.
That's a horrible idea. What time?
You're lying. Because everybody says that, but I swear to God, I've never seen it.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do.
Oh no.
Yeah. This one here. Get some garlic on your hands. Take. Tell me when that your hands start smelling like that odious Maximus terrible smell.
But it smells so clean. I feel like
Not anymore. Now it smells like garlic. Well, maybe. Maybe smash it in your hand.
Yeah, little. Oh, that's gonna be it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what do I do?
Awesome. All right. You can put the garlic down now. Get out.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all agree that inhales are not good.
No, we're not. So now, in the sink. No, don't wash them yet. Take your hands. We're close enough. Can you see this? This is important, people. When you take your hands, if you have a stainless steel sink, like this is a stainless steel sink, you rub your hands on the walls of the sink. Right? I'm that serious. That's serious, man. You want to get all your fingers in there. You want to rub it around. All right. Get it in there good. All right. Now wash your hands.
With soap?
Yeah, no, you can use soap.
Wait, are we getting kitchen like tips here
In fact, you can
to remove like the fucking garlic smell? Fuck.
small soap and lather it up, rub it against the
I didn't finish this video.
You're cleaning the sink.
Wait, let's fast forward.
Right in the sink. You rinse all that off, rinse it off quick. All right.
How did you do that?
Magic. So yeah, it works.
Wow.
And
That's
now
a
your
pro
hands-
tip. You can't learn that in school. I mean, yes, you could.
You can't learn that in
Probably
school.
not.
Kids, don't stay in school.
Oh, see?
Watch YouTube.
What did you learn?
Just watch YouTube.
Okay, so the garlic. So I learned this new thing today about garlic. Apparently, if you have stanky hands, you can rub it on stainless steel, and it makes it less stinky. Actually, almost 100% less stinky. I didn't believe it, but now I believe it.
All right.
Nobody knows that. So we got a delicious
Yeah,
dinner. It's
I didn't know that
healthy.
either.
It smells amazing.
Do you remember what it's called? There you go.
Farfalle. Remember that one.
Farfalle.
Write that one down. Wow, look at this. This looks amazing. I don't know if we can get the camera in over here.
What is that?
Boom. Look at that. I want to mix it, but
Go for it. Mix it.
Did I do
Let's
it?
do it. Yeah, do it, man.
oh man, all right, I'm
Let's
going.
do it.
I'm doing it.
Oh, that's
We got a
that
lot
looks
of
good.
aromas
I
going
mean,
on in
minus the meat.
This is amazing. Oh yeah.
Kirk put a lot of love into this meal. I was there, I ripped up the time, and it still sucked. No, I'm not gonna lie. The food was delicious. I usually make like a home cooked meal at home, but when I make a home cooked meal, it's like pasta with ragu.
What?
And already pre-shredded, Parmesan. He shredded it by hand. And the
He's so
sauce
amazed
was
that the adults could do these things.
Wow, mamma mia. I'm very excited. I apparently found out there's a steam room in the shower. I was joking about it when I first came in here. I was like, oh, a shower and a steam room, ha ha ha. But apparently, it actually is a shower and a steam room. So I gotta see how that works. It's also aromatherapy.
The steam shower? Oh yeah, it's a big perk. This Airbnb is incredible. And I'm also going to use the steam shower in our
Yeah.
later.
like when you're trying, like when I started doing like the Kagura, what do you call this? Kagura exercises to like try to like have my activate my false chords and do Mongolian throat singing. Actually doing it in the shower is the best way to do it. Cause like the steam from the shower would like, you know, open up your nasal folds or whatever. Like it's just like, you know, it will just make your nasal passage and your vocal cords like moist. I hate that word, but it's true.
Steam is very good for your vocal folds, by the way. Instant hydration, yes. Are you gonna practice your Louis Armstrong scream tonight?
I'm definitely gonna practice a Louis Armstrong scream. I have a friend who could do it, and if he could do it, maybe you might hear something in the shower. You'll be out here, you'll hear a really weird like, what is going on? It's me. Just know it's probably me in the shower, in the steam room.
Are you
Aromatherapy.
concerned about
Aromatherapy. I like that he's so pumped about aromatherapy. Same, but dude.
Honestly, I'm not too scared about waking them up with my voice. I think they are used to these kind of things, you know? This is another day.
Conan Johnston, I'm good. How are you today? I'm good. I'm just watching.
Hearing some strange sounds going on. There you go.
Oh yeah, she was pregnant in this.
By what I said.
I'm totally thrilled by the huge panel of tests that they're going to be able to work with Will on.
What ping pong in the background?
Going to be
The people are
mapping out
playing
so many
ping pong in the background.
aspects of his voice. It's insane. I've never had that wide a panel of tests on my voice at once, and I think this is going to be an amazing experience.
I like her curiosity. I really enjoy like vocal coaches reacting to like metal vocalists.
Gives him information that he can use to continue to develop as an artist.
He's such a child. I love him. A pregnant lady defeated him. He got beat by a pregnant lady. What is he doing? He's such an adult. How old is Will? Oh my god.
So I'm gonna meet
How
the legend
old is
Ingo
this
Tsuchi
man?
Tomorrow. He is apparently the god of vocal.
Oh shit, he's 28.
Okay. That became True Salt
That
Lake City
tracks.
In the first place. Apparently, this is like the research hub of vocals and all that good stuff that goes on in here. So I'm gonna meet him tomorrow. Hopefully, shake his hand as long as he's not weird. And it's gonna be a good time. Very excited.
Are you gonna be besties?
We're definitely gonna be besties. I'm gonna use the 5 to 15 minutes that I have with him to become the best. I'm gonna make him my best friend. He's not gonna have a choice. I mean, he's gonna leave, and I'm coming to dinner.
I'm also really excited for Will to get to meet Ingo Titsa. He's just one of my big heroes, and I think he's amazing. His research has shaken the vocal world so much.
Yeah, I mean, I like his energy.
I feel so
He's so
honored
playful, like,
that
you know.
we get to be
He doesn't,
here.
he's like the guy who doesn't really take himself seriously. But he has so much mad skills, you know.
Explanation of everything. She's going to go into extra levels of detail, and I think it's going to be fun to have all of her insight along the way as we're going through the process.
Okay.
We have three main components of all the research that we do. Computational modeling, which is all computer simulated work. That is a program called Vox in Silico that Dr. Ingo Titsa designed. And really the whole purpose of that is to be able to manipulate parameters of the voice, starting from your lips down through your trachea, to see if we can acoustically try and figure out what and how people are doing with their voice to achieve certain things.
So use the whole like muscles in the mouth and everything. Pretty much.
Yeah, from the pressure that you use underneath your vocal folds, how much airflow you have going through the vocal folds, what's the configuration of the vocal folds looking like, and then what happens all above that. And that's really where the magic of a singer comes in, is how they shape their vocal tract. the airspace. That's all you have. You know, we only have a finite control over our anatomy.
Right.
The physiology is where it gets really unique and why we all
What is your language, bro? What do you think is my language?
things vocally. It's like, how in the world do you do that?
And you can literally look at it and be
that's
like,
what
this
I-
is exactly what is going on here.
Exactly. So computation.
What kind of question is that? It's weird.
You could do things like make your vocal fold bulge a certain way and see what happens to the sound. What happens if you narrow a certain aspect? What happens if you give it more pressure, more flow? What does that output then look like?
I speak demon. That is my language.
Arts, but also disordered voices, people who injure themselves.
Naruhodo.
So that's really one of the biggest components in how the National Center for Voice and Speech started. The second is kind of what you see in front of you here, which is what we call a physical model. So we take all of this information that we know about anatomy and physiology, and we put it into
It's science time, bitches.
physical models and measure things like the pressure and that flow we were talking about using different configurations of the vocal folds. And so what we call the vocal folds, we all know those tissues that sort of vibrate. But inside, what's the really exciting part is the glottis, the space between the vocal folds. It used to be thought historically that we wanted this big...
I thought you speak communism. That too.
vocal folds to touch tightly. And that's what was creating this robustness in the sound. What we've actually found is that's counterintuitive. We actually want there to constantly be this space where the vocal folds are just briefly touching, vibrating, and that's creating the sound, the buzz. Everything else cool artistically that we hear is happening above, and that's what we'll look at.
That's really cool.
So these are three-dimensional models.
Well, they're not doing anything yet. There's just like
configurations of the vocal
introducing what
And
they're
then
about
we
to do.
is we reverse pressure and flow and measure on these pressure transducers here what's happening at the level of the vocal folds, at the glottal level. Because invasively, what that would mean is I would have to stick a needle in through your throat to measure that stuff. No one's going to be willing to do that.
Let's do that today.
Maybe next time.
So when we talk about research ethics, not a lot of people sign up for that.
I can imagine why.
Here's the airspace between
Holy
the
shit.
vocal folds, and each of these are different places where we can take measurements, pressure point measurements. So assuming this was the surface of the vocal fold, right? If we're looking from the top down, and we'll have a better understanding of that once you're actually able to look inside yourself. We can then measure all of these different points on both vocal folds. And we measure both of them because there's asymmetry naturally within the human body, which is the beautiful part.
Right.
Because nothing is symmetrical.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, don't be surprised you find out your voice is like
I told her, I was
upside
like,
down for some reason.
I really get nervous when people haven't seen themselves for the first time like this
Me.
because
Well, you know, we're all partly asymmetric. You know, if we divide ourselves down the middle, left side is not the same as the right side because we can see that whether our face is on a camera or in a mirror. All of a sudden, we don't look the same one way or the other. But how much asymmetry can we create, and can we actually develop that and culture it? That's phenomenal as far as I'm concerned.
These are crazy. I guess they're all different
they're
too. I can
really
see they're all shaped.
boring from the standpoint of like you look at this and you're like, what is that? But the configurations are what matter. That
That's
airspace
incredible.
is what really is making the difference. in voicing.
And so all of these are different, I imagine. They're all different, very, very slightly.
Exactly. Are they modeled after voices that you've worked with? They're actually modeled completely off of Ingo, Dr. Tietz's work from Vox and Silico. So everything that they have done in the computer is what's informed this. The work that I'm doing right now is actually looking at, for the first time ever in vivo, through dynamic MRI, what these configurations look like. And so we're going to put people like you into a scanner and have them vocalize.
That's so fucking cool.
Take measurements from them anatomically, so we can see in real life what's happening versus with the camera, the nose.
Yeah, the MRI will give you a lot more detail in that.
It's interesting. It gives you more detail holistically from like the top to the bottom, and you can see everything, but the resolution at the level of
Yeah, the science behind this is so fascinating. Like,
because they're moving, and they're moving so quickly. You know this. I mean, even just as you're speaking, your vocal folds are moving 200 times per second.
Yeah.
And one, that's way too fast for the human eye to even
It's a
see,
protein bar.
let alone try try and capture on a frame rate of 30 times per second only. Like, that just isn't giving us the whole picture. So we have to sort of use this integrated model to even begin to understand voicing.
You know, one of the things that we can't answer as a speech pathologist.
Yeah, can we watch the video and stop being creepy though? Thanks.
A individual keeps themselves vocally healthy, from preventative measures like the day-to-day vocal hygienes, although that word is argued, but things like his reflex precautions, in hydration, but also when he's singing, what type of safety measures does he have in place for himself to sort of prime his system to know, ooh, that didn't feel so good, or what could I do to make this different? I would love to hear Will sort of speak as a vocal user to what am I doing in those moments? What's going through my head to keep myself safe? You're gonna get some over here, okay?
Oh damn.
Okay. You are nice and then up now.
Oh,
Yes, lovely.
that
Good.
tasted
Got
horrible.
you. Good.
Are you regretting this trip yet?
You've got the fear inside.
Just look at my freaking boogers falling with it. Medicine.
Just lidocaine. It's also got phenylephrine in it, so it's gonna make your sinuses feel nice and open.
I'm already crying. We didn't even do anything.
Just wait.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Just kidding. I promise. The scope can come out at any point.
Cool.
Okay, so it's gonna go in about that far.
What do I do with the boogies in there? Do I just suck them in?
Just gonna hang out.
Oh.
I promise you, you don't have
Oh,
that much
damn.
decongestant that's making it kind of feel like that.
Yes.
So this is a little bit of lubricating jelly. It's just gonna help it slide into your nose a little bit.
Am I numb yet? Are we there?
You're there.
How do you know?
Cause I know how quickly the medicine takes.
Ah.
What does it feel like in the back of your throat? Like it's kind of
Okay,
tricky
yeah.
to swallow?
Literally as soon as you said that, I felt that.
Good. All right, so that's the strobe light. You can kind of see it flickering there on my glove.
Cool.
And here I'm just gonna white balance this so that we get kind of as true of color as we can of the throat. All right, go ahead and put that microphone up on you. You guys good?
Yeah.
And take a look over here, okay?
Wow, swallowing is crazy.
Yep, swallowing is
How long
gonna
does it
feel
go on
crazy.
for?
5 minutes.
Oh damn.
Oh, the numbing will last about 20. Good. So we're just inside your nose here, twisting through. There we go. We are now at your palate. So this is your soft palate. You're gonna go ahead and say E. Good. Good. Now hold out an S sound like a sh or. Good, and breathe.
I mean, look away if you're feeling queasy.
Go ahead and alternate. Easy, easy, easy.
Easy, 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 easy.
How about
Yeah, it's the opening.
P, 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 P.
P, 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 P.
Good. Hamper, hamper, hamper.
Hamper, 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 hamper.
Beautiful. Palate looks great.
Thank
You
God.
breathe through your nose. Okay. Hopefully the worst part's over for you. This is the pressure part. Beautiful. You look great. Go ahead and swallow.
Thank God. Whoa.
Swallow again.
Oh.
You're doing really well. Magic school bus into the back of your throat. Good.
Whoa,
Alright.
something's in there.
Yes.
Something's going on in there.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just going to take a look around here for a second. Go ahead and stick your tongue out at me.
This is the vocal folds, the white thing.
Here.
That one, yeah.
The little spaces.
That's the vocal fold.
Puff up your cheeks for me.
Oh shit.
Good. Go ahead and swallow really quick. Gave you so much numbing medicine.
There we go.
Oh my shit.
Yeah,
Jesus
this is
Christ.
the
Go
vocal
ahead and puff up
folds.
those cheeks again. Good. And you can look in here into the beautiful sinuses.
Damn.
All these beautiful spaces. Your tissue looks great. Breathe. All right. And
Gotta wipe my boogers a little bit, no big deal.
one more swallow for me. Good. Now I want you to warn me if you're going to swallow, okay?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and say
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. The vibrating, that's the vocal fold.
microphone down just a little bit. There you go. And again, then I want you to do that high now. Really loud.
Like as high as I can go?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And hold it high and loud, and then go high to soft.
Like high and loud, so.
Yep.
Yeah, look at the flapping though. It's so fascinating.
Perfect.
Look at that. Look at that.
One more time through the throat.
See. That's a vocal, the false chords.
You're gonna do this. Go. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's why you don't inhale
Really softly now.
when you scream.
Beautiful. Okay, I am done with all the boring stuff.
Cool.
You guys go to town. I'm just gonna hold this and try and stay as far out of the way as I can.
Do I still tell you when I'm swallowing?
No, I'll be out of the way for the most part. I'm not as close to your vocal folds this time.
That felt crazy. I was like, this is kind of cool, but also
Really
kind of horrifying at the same
It is,
time.
yeah, it is horrifying.
Oh, God. Pig squeal vocal fry.
Look at that, like, yeah. The retinoids are like slamming together. The bulby, those are the retinoids.
Elizabeth, will you come over here, hit this brightness button, go to the X loom. Yep, to your left. That one. Yep, hit that button. Let's get it brighter. Ah, that's better. Hold on, Will.
Crazy.
Will.
Look at that. Fucking beautiful execution. There we go. See? This is the one that should be slamming, not your vocal. There we go. These. It's just above the true folds. And the true folds are just like kind of like not slamming together.
Something different? Okay.
Yeah, the bulby sounds are not as slammy together. It's just the false chords.
Anything else?
Yeah, we just fucking, I'll just do a bunch of.
Oh, also the resonance in the mouth. Look at his mouth. Look at his mouth. As he's making this sound. It's the same exact thing that he did, but he just changed his placement. Mouth placement.
Cool.
How far he canters to his left and then pulls the epiglottis to the opposite side is amazing.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at it more.
Cool.
Yeah, this one. See? Wow. What the fuck, man? See, and there's like no effort at all. Like, look at his throat. There's no straining at all because everything is pushed from his abdominal muscles. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. The twist is fucking insane. What the He's not human. I guess you can say that he's a predator. Look at that. Oh my god. See? And then it gets phlegmy.
So a slide was what we'll do it for like mids. We'll go, I guess, what you would consider a guttural. So, oh, that's deep. Sorry.
Yeah, it is fucking nasty. It's your vocal anatomy. Like, if you're a fucking child, look away.
Crazy.
We don't need children here.
Are you waiting for me? Oh, I'm waiting. I look at you. I'm like, all right. We'll go to the. Actually, I really want to try the. Before we start doing more gutturals, the tea kettle screams. I would love to see what that looks like.
All right. Okay, let's look at that.
This might be really crazy because I don't even know what's going. I barely feel what's going on in here. So.
What the
Whoa.
fuck? That's harder with the
crazy with that thing in there.
I
What? Look at that! Oh my god!
And the numbing, I feel so much mucus back there.
I wish that you knew what my heart was doing right now, how cool this is.
Alright, do I gotta get some mucus out of here? I'm sorry.
Imagine like this guy looking like this, and then he does this fucking pterodactyl screams. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, look at his mouth placement too. Oh my god, what the fuck?
You ever seen anything like this?
No.
Hell yeah!
No.
Cool.
And then we're back. And here we are. Normal. Miguel's wheel.
Look at that. No slamming the vocal folds at all.
My face is hurting from smiling.
Cool. This feels so crazy. I feel like I have like a lump in my throat.
You literally have a box cord with a camera on it.
Cool. Oh, a little deep, little deep. You're good, you're good. Alright.
It's so fucking cool though. Like it is a vocal anatomy is nasty, but like if you want to learn how to scream, you gotta learn. Oh yes, yes. See. That's the Mongolian throat singing. Look at that. That's the false chords. These are the false chords. These things, thingy. These. Oh, he's doing the overtones. Okay. That's a different. This is Kargara. This is Kargara. Oh my god. Yeah, this is okay. Imps, this is what I'm trying to say. When you make that sound, that's how your false chord should like when you do the Mongolian throat singing that my teacher told me to do. That's what's happening internally. That's what should happen. And as you can see, like hold on, let's go back a little bit when he was doing the see for this kind of Tuvan throat singing, Will is engaging both the false and true and false ventricular vocal folds. The false folds are the pink, yeah, this one, the pink one, and the white one, yeah. I mean, I think I already pointed it out. But look at that, like him, just engaging both together. Yeah. When you make that sound, yeah, that's what's happening down there. Yeah, this is a different kind of Tuvan throat singing. And yeah, so the other one that he was doing was Kargara, which is something that my teacher told me to do to be able to get used to the sensation of the false chords just being there. Instead, it uses the true vocal folds and shapes in an or. Yeah, this is the using the overtone like throat singing. So he's creating like two tones. That's Kagara. This is what I'm learning.
Cool. So,
yeah. He's a scientific anomaly. No, look at it. No, look at it. See, like how he transitions into doing that, and then removing the vocal fold activity and just the false chords, and then projecting. Then he engages the arytenoids as well, and that's how he makes it. That's how he makes a fucking toilet bowl sounds. Yeah, look at that. Look at him go. See, look at him, so relaxed. There's nothing, like, no, like, over projection there. And then he goes back to, like, Kargara. Look at that lingual tonsil and epiglottis. Yeah. Basically twisting.
Tonsils. Lingual tonsils. Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah.
Yeah, he twisted it.
Amazing.
Tell me more good things about myself.
Are amazing.
Can you give it to me, alright?
You are a unicorn, my friend.
Alright, so let's see, we did some of that. What else you got on our list? We can do some close mouths.
Yeah, let's try your close mouth.
Damn, he sounds like a fucking alligator. A baby alligator.
Cool. I don't know if that looks any different, but I don't know if it's just I'm closing my mouth and that's what makes it. Oh god.
Your numbing might be wearing off on you.
That's good, that's good.
You're okay?
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
He did it with his mouth. Did he close his mouth? Oh no, okay. There's some projection in there. Oh, definitely he's using the Smeagol. Smeagol Town. We're on Smeagol Town now. Yeah.
More of like the pitch goblin, but
Yeah. Pitch Goblin and that's Smeagol. Pitch Goblin. Yeah, this Smeagol singing, bro. There's so much going on to create this sound because Will has so much constriction in the upper part of the throat. It's hard to identify. What's that? All the pieces he's using. Okay. Yeah, but just Smeagol singing.
That is like a commercial. It's the light behind the strobe light.
that's one of our songs.
So good.
Oh, we're deep. It's cool, it's cool. No, that's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna do some goblins without the pitch.
Yeah. This is my goal for my like highs to sound like.
I feel like I need to clear it, but
You use your epiglottis a lot in this sound, so I'm trying to get over it, and I'm being unsuccessful.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. But you can see it, right? Like, he's still doing the same mechanism in his, like, when he's doing the gutturals, but he's just accessing, like, activating other different parts. But, like, within, like, the what do you call this?
false chord version.
This area is still about the same. Oh yeah, that's the false chord. This is the false chord.
How the heck you're tolerating me getting this close while you're making these sounds is beyond me.
It's beyond me as well, but we're just going for it. I may have a fat booger in my nose, but thank God. Don't look.
No one can see your nose.
Don't look. Everyone's looking. I told nobody to look. Everyone looks. What else we got?
Yeah, that's how you do the hardcore screaming. This is the, yeah. Notice how the whole apparatus shifts when Will articulates a consonant. It takes a ton of coordination and practice to find continuity in sounds between articulations. Yeah, it's so hard.
Cool. Do you want to try to? Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know what it's gonna be like. This is gonna be crazy. I've never done this, so just so you know, we're kind of doing it. I feel like I'm in vocal school and we're doing this at the same time. So.
Vocal school.
Nice guys. Nice guys.
Oh, it's still his. It's still his. It's still his false chords, so. And some aretinoid, the cartilage there. It's so hard.
Do I sip with?
You can sip with this in your mouth. We'll watch it.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
As he swallows ice cold water. Here it comes. You're fine.
I don't believe you.
Like,
I don't believe anything you say anymore.
You're my record guy. Do you want to try and sing the chorus or something?
I don't think I have the vocal cords for. No. Actually, we have the same exact anatomy. It's just a matter of training, practice, training, and technique. Like, if you get the technique, the basics of like this, and then you work your way up, then yes. But of course, like it takes years. Like it takes years to master this. So it will take me years to even like probably sound remotely close to like Will Ramos's highs, you know? Oh, that's so fucking crazy though. Oh damn.
No, also we didn't do that. That feels crazy with it up in my nose. Whew. I have a really nasally scream that's like my high, which is probably why I'm having trouble right now. Woo, that feels crazy.
All your sensations coming back at this point too, so you're just doing this.
Oh yeah, that's so fucking insane. The goblin highs.
That's as good as that's gonna be with this thing in my nose. Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Well, being able to scope Will was probably one of the most unique experiences I've ever had as a speech language pathologist. It's not often that you get someone so vocally talented to come in.
It takes a lot of practice, years.
Online, live, all of the artistic behaviors that they're capable of doing within their larynx. I was talking to Will at one point when I was explaining the anatomy and saying how isolated in speech language pathology in speaking it can be when we look at the larynx and we forget about the capabilities and the capacities of this wonderful organ to quickly switch between so many.
Reject humanity, embrace goblin. Yeah.
This beautiful sound on an entirely different spectrum than what we hear in a speaking voice. And I think oftentimes we assume that things like metal or screaming or harsh vocalizations leads to damage or irritation, edema, erythema, all of these sort of words or semantic language to suggest that someone is harming themselves with a certain vocalization pattern type. And I think today we saw something so polar opposite of what the then. That this person not only is capable of
look at his throat, it's so relaxed.
Safe ways that I've ever observed by utilizing different tissues, taking breaks, phonatory breaks.
See, look at that.
All of these techniques that he intricately uses together simultaneously in seconds to create a sound that by a lot could be assumed as painful or damaging, and it wasn't anywhere near that. In fact, you saw someone with vocal health superior to anyone. You could pick him off the street, and he could have been a novice voice person, and we would have thought nothing. He didn't have excessive muscle tension, which is something that I think a lot of people would assume.
When you're screaming, you're strained.
He didn't have nodules, lesions, lumps, bumps anywhere in the system.
In fact, the mucus that I think we saw was the result of the numbing that we had done and him not being able to maybe swallow as frequently as he would have liked. We saw someone with completely normal vocal health tissue doing incredibly demanding vocalizations. And I've honestly never seen anything quite like it.
If I see nasty things, what are you trying to say?
Right?
That looks absolutely disgusting.
This is the opening
I
to
get
your.
it though, I get it.
This is the opening to your stomach down here. A muscle called the cricopharyngeus, and that muscle relaxes to allow food, mucus, water, etc. to go down. So it doesn't play really any role other than for you. You incorporate that.
Oh damn he.
Okay. So here is you as you start to do some of your work.
Should I still tell you when I'm solid? Oh, that looks Why does it look like that?
He's so fascinated by his own throat.
Right? There's movement, vibration of the vocal folds, the retinoids are opening and closing them.
Yeah.
Those are your ventricular folds, those false
Yeah.
folds, arytenoids, and then the
Yeah, arytenoids, the
Wow, it looks like I'm doing one of these. Like this thing is coming in.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like you're tilted this way, but pulling all of your tissue that way.
Whoa! It's literally like.
Yes.
What I saw was there's an asymmetry created between the left and the right of various body parts there. And now what I'm really wondering is that every person have that ability to make it asymmetric.
Yeah,
Because,
that's
for him
awesome.
to be able to get that strong sound and to get two tissues going against
Yeah.
each other like this, he had to twist the anatomy a little bit. And I don't know if I can do that. And I don't know if all of us can do that. Or whether we're born with sort of a special way of making things slightly asymmetric.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I feel so good when you just say
Well,
that.
you're saying that, but we haven't left yet. They might dissect you just for
Wait. Yeah. When he's doing the Kargara. And then into like the false chord scream.
That's a really good question. Part of it, what the question is how much of this is asymmetry from my camera angle, right? Because you and I weren't always square on, you have to manipulate and move.
Right.
And how much actually do you have natural asymmetry? And I think it's both. I think he's got a little bit, like I said, of the cantering or the tilting to his left just naturally, even at rest if we go back to kind of here, he's centered, but anytime he voices, he pulls just a little bit there to his left side. And then the epiglottis, he swings and pulls muscle and tissue the counter-opposite way.
He's so gnarly.
And that's the side that he curls his epiglottis to as well when he narrows the vocal tract.
He's so confused.
What she said.
All normal anatomical things, structures that your body incorporates and uses as part of the tissue that it's vibrating to create some of your sounds.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I got my tongue.
It's a full body experience.
Crazy reason.
Singing is a full body experience.
Would the whole scream completely change? Is what you're saying is like I use my tonsils, I guess, for part of my tonality.
It's a great question. Yes.
Yeah.
The simple answer is anytime that you're going to remove a tissue in the back of your throat, it's going to change your sound a little bit. How dramatic is that? That depends on each person.
I see.
And it comes down to, again, what are you utilizing? Is majority of your sound coming from that? Absolutely not. Is it playing a role? Sure. What is that contribution? I don't know what percent or if we could even capture that necessarily.
Yeah. We're here for science.
But enlarged tonsils, or tonsils that get infected a lot or have virus and cause constant issues for people, that consequence is far greater than them losing a little bit of their sound quality.
Yeah.
Right.
So for them, it outweighs, right? The benefit outweighs the cost for them. But it's definitely a consideration that most people who are professional voice users take into consideration. Is that something you need? Absolutely not. You're
Thank
healthy.
God.
This is all normal. Nothing that we're seeing here other than being absolutely amazing in the abilities and performances.
Thank you.
It's just brilliant. It's normal though.
Well, that was a great experiment. I'm glad you invited me to be part of this. It was really a joyful thing to see how many different ways sounds can be produced in our air.
I mean, like, see there, you can just like even if you can't like, you know, even if you can't like get a band, you can just commission people to like make instrumentals for you, and you can be a solo artist. That's what I did. I'm not in a band, but I'm on Spotify, and I still do metal music or whatever the fuck music I feel like doing. You don't necessarily need a band. We have instrumentalists.
Airways. And from a scientific point of view, the thing that to me is most exciting is how many different sound sources can you engage at the same time. You know, we have the true vocal folds and we have the false folds.
Yeah.
And then we have the epiglottic folds, as they're called, and then we have the tip of the epiglottis rattling around against the back wall of the pharynx. And all of these things can be coordinated, as we have seen.
Yeah, that's why when I started, I had a full-time job. I mean, I'm still like working a full-time, semi-full-time now, but like I still have a job. So I can produce, like, I can pay people to like make instrumentals for me. You know? Like, if you really absolutely don't have a choice, then yeah, go for that route. Like, if you don't, but if you can find bandmates, then, you know, go get a band. Go be in a band. I'm just saying that it's not like, you know, it's not a problem that can't be solved. Most I can do is lead and rhythm guitar for my tracks. You can learn how to program a drum, like drums, dude. Or ask someone to program drums for you. Like, if you actually can track guitars and everything else, then you don't have to pay that much. But I mean, also, if you want it mixed, then yeah, you'll have to pay.
And the thing that I question the most is how can all of these sound sources be engaged simultaneously with the same air pressure? We have only so much lung pressure, and we have to divide that lung pressure across these different sound sources as they're going together. And Will did such a beautiful job of coordinating all that tissue in motion. It's going to take us years to analyze that and to try to model it with a computer.
It's mind-blowing, and I think especially outside of the arts, you know, with people who just utilize their voice for speaking, oftentimes are naive to the fact that the voice, the body, the human body can do these types of things. And the big question now still remains.
Okay, there's more utility to your throat than creating sounds to run your mouth, imps. Okay? You can sing, you can scream.
We saw it, but how does Will do that? You know, how do we begin to understand the control that a person who's vocalizing has? You know, he can even talk to you about it. I don't exactly know. I know I'm doing something along this, that, or the other. And you have people like Dr. Pyotr who are able to sort of model these fundamentals of how the system might possibly be capable of creating this acoustic output, the sound that we perceive as voice or speech. I think it's amazing to think of where the field is going to be able to go with the incorporation of talents like Will, allowing us to study from him, to learn from him, to being open to doing crazy, goofy things with a scope in his nose.
Yeah.
Elizabeth,
He's really like a good sport. He's a good guinea pig for science.
You have to do both. You need these worlds to
for science.
Understand, to learn from one another, and maybe begin to hit the tip of the iceberg on what is human vocalization.
That's a fucking cool video. I mean, I'm gonna watch it again so that I can internalize this. What do you think, imps? What do you think about the throat? Kitsuneru. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, Will definitely like made it even more fun to watch because he's such an entertaining person just in general. Like when he's not singing or when he's not making pig vacuum demonic sounds. He's actually a very entertaining person. He has a lot of personality. He's not boring. He's not like he's not like one of those like metal dudes like, dude, take himself seriously. But I think that's like mostly a lot of like black metal people. But like Will is like goofy in a fun way. And you know, he's just like down to do whatever the fuck, you know. Throat kind of sussy looking. That's because your mind is sussy. Have you ever thought about that, Fetus Gaming? It's your mind that needs to be washed with soap. Will is a unicorn, and we are lucky that he has grace or presence. Yeah, definitely. I really wish more metal singers participate on this. Can you imagine Dickie Allen? Yeah, that would be really cool too. I think, you know, like since there's a lot of like reaction and stuff like between like professional vocal coaches and then the reacting to like metal singers, I think there will be more opportunities for like metal singers to come across scientists. It's really fascinating to me. Tons of metal dudes are total nerds. Yeah. Have you met the prog dudes? Like, they're all fucking nerds, man. All of the prog dudes that I know are nerds. Including Hayato. He's a prog dude. He's a fucking nerd. He knows that. All of my prog dude friends are nerds. Just they're up there. You know. Like there's probably a lot of like you know, like in that like the gent and like the progressive like fan base, like there's a lot of like people there who are like fucking scientists with graduate degrees per capita, I think. There's like a high concentration of like nerds in that fandom, in that community. And basically like, yeah, metal is fucking nerdy. Like, have you seen these people? I'm just kidding. Look, you should look at yourselves, imps. You're all fucking like nerds. So yeah, y'all like metal and you're nerds. You're a bunch of nerds. But yeah, I mean, that was really interesting. Like, I didn't know that I started with the intention of showing a bunch of like alligator phonations. I started the stream with alligator facts, and I ended up with like a fucking reaction stream. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's no shame in being a nerd, you know. Lots of nerds get laid. You just need to find the same nerds to get laid with. The guitarist of Queen is actually, yeah, is actually a full-fledged astronomer. Yeah, definitely. The dude's a scientist. I forgot which band was another. There's another band, like another like mathcore band, I guess, whose member is also a fucking scientist. I forgot which band, but like there's a bunch. Feels bad, man. I'm not that kind of nerd. I mean, you would have different kinds of things you would nerd on. You would nerd out on. Missed out on the beginning of stream because of work. I mean, I'm gonna put it on, like, I don't know, on VOD. As long as, like, the people that I reacted to do not flag me. I'm not gonna monetize this, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get flagged for it. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. That was a good video. I liked it. I'm gonna watch it again. Yeah, y'all should like look at like the like it's really important if you want to like, even if you're into singing, like look at how healthy like false chord like not false chord, like true chord activity is going on there. That's how it should look like, except the vibrations, not harshly slamming. I think like everyone who's into singing needs to like learn basic vocal anatomy, so you understand what the fuck is going on in your throat, so you don't like get like vocal damage, because like a lot of singers they don't even scream, but they get like vocal damage. Speaking of stream, is the Among Us stream gonna become public soon? No, that's not gonna be public. Just imagine being able to twist your whole larynx. Yeah, exactly. That was so crazy. But the guy has definitely mastered his techniques, so. And there's no, like, he's been doing this for a long time. And like the doctor said, like there are no signs of like vocal damage or anything of that sort. But yeah. What you more love? What? Music or video games? This two opinion. What? What do you mean? Why would I choose between video games and music? Of course I'm gonna choose music. I'm not even a gamer. What kind of question is that? I don't play games. I mean, I would play games once in a while, but I'm not what you would call a gamer. I don't fall in that category. Killswitch vocalist, yeah, and Corey Taylor actually got surgery because of inappropriate techniques. Yeah, my teacher actually had like an interview, like a Discord, I don't know, interview, hangout, whatever, with Jesse Leach and the other, I forgot the other dude. He's a Finnish guy. Was that? Let's see. There, this one. I watched it the other day.
And then just shoot some tequila and keep going. Like that was my whole. So yeah, I used to get a lot of the lower stuff. I'd get off stage and spit blood.
Oh my god. Okay.
So,
this
yeah,
guy is a Finnish guy.
The lower stuff. I'd get off stage and spit blood and then just shoot some tequila and keep going. Like that was my whole style for years.
Yeah.
And that's why I ended up getting vocal surgery in 2018.
Damn, that's gnarly though. Shooting tequila.
Cool kids of the internet, Mark with Cardabox Academy here, and today I'm very excited because we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. First of all, we're going to be checking out a new song from the band Wolfheart. The song is called Ancestor, and I'm very excited.
that's
You may have
the
heard of
song.
Wolfheart
Check it
before.
out.
I only recently found them a couple of weeks ago. Very good band. Very excited because we
Hey,
are
Mark.
gonna have the vocalist and composer of the band with us. His name is Tuomas Sokanen, and you may know him from bands such as Before the Dawn and Dawn of Solace. Very accomplished individual.
Tuomas.
And this song has a guest feature from Jesse Leach of Killswitch Engage, Times of Grace, and you maybe have been listening to the Stoked Fire podcast.
Yeah, I mean, Mark is my teacher. He's literally the guy who told me to do Kargara.
I'm very excited to talk with them about their very
this is
different,
my
very,
teacher.
very
Hello.
vocal techniques and
Please,
approaches.
if you want.
If you're new to the channel, before we get into all that, again, my name is Mark. I am a metal vocalist myself. I'm in a band called Kardashev. We released an album on Metal Blade Records on June 10th. It's called Liminal Right. Check it out if you'd like. I'm also a vocal coach, especially really specializing mostly in harsh vocal techniques. You know, so sounds such as
yeah, look
like
at him
those
go.
types of things. So this is going to be kind of fun for me. Jesse's technique and Jesse's singing is very, very different from what I do. And from what I've heard of
he's a really nice guy. Yo, if you want lessons, you should ask. I mean, you could hit him up with his email.
If you enjoy the content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me to watch the channel grow. And of course, we do have a Patreon if you want to check us out on that platform.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything we do exists on our Discord channel. We have monthly,
karaoke,
we have weekly listening party events. We have bi-weekly karaoke events. It's a lot of fun.
I've never joined though, because it's always at 3 a.m.
Let's go ahead and let's pull in our guests. Jesse, Tuomas, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. How you both doing today?
Well, thank you.
Waking up.
Awesome.
Yeah, he looks so like
it's 2:30 in the morning.
Nordic
so,
though.
Both
Thomas looks so Nordic.
For making time for
like
this
a
event.
fucking Viking.
If ever I'm in Finland, I'll buy you like a couple beers and I don't know, a really fancy thank you gift.
Anyway, like yeah, he's a really good like teacher. Like if y'all want to like figure out if you don't know how to start, you know, you would want to get a teacher, or like if you want to correct some like mistakes that you're like the bad habits that you created. If you already know how to scream, like he can definitely like help you like unlearn the bad habits that you learned. So that's what I've been doing. Like I had so many bad habits, like too much projection, a lot of air, like not proper isolation in my false chords. It's just like a lot of stupid shit that I do. So yeah, he's the guy to go to when you want help. Yeah. When you want to get started, or you know, you want to improve. If you already know how to scream, then you know, if you want to learn more techniques, and he can probably help you like add more like to your arsenal. I've been thinking about getting advice from him. Why not? You should hit him up, or you know, join the Patreon stuff, and you can like go to you can actually have access to the private Discord server, and you can interact with other people there who are also his students or previous students, you know. Yeah, he's just an all-around nice guy. Like he's a really good teacher. Like I don't know, like it's different for every person. Like, you know, there's no like set, because he would meet you where you are, you know. Like that's the thing about a good teacher is like he's willing to meet where you are. Like a good teacher is someone who would meet you where you are. Like he would not expect you to like be able to do certain things. Like he would assess like where you are, and then he would like suggest things that you could do to like get to where you want to be. Like yeah, it's like a really, I don't know. I like that approach that he has. That's why. And also, like, sometimes, like, of course, like, you know, I haven't been able to practice a lot since I started. I started, like, taking his lessons around January, but I didn't really start, like, practicing as much until, like, recently. So I just wanted to, like, ask him, like, okay, what should I do with this one? But, yeah, he gave me advice, but I didn't, like, take it to heart because I don't know, I'm such a busy bitch. I don't have time for a lot of shit. So, like, I always, like, end up, like, not being able to, like, do all the exercises that I needed to do. But recently, though, like, yeah, I've been trying to, like, really practice, like, the kagara. I mean, I think, like, he introduced to me kagara around, I don't know, May, but I didn't, like, start internalizing, like, Mongolian throat singing until, like, around June, like, our last lesson. I saw Killswitch Engage open for Iron Maiden a couple years back. They played hella well. Yeah, I mean, that was, like, actually in this, you should watch this video because Jesse talked about that as well, because, like, he was actually, like, 6 weeks. It was after 6 weeks of his surgery, of his vocal surgery. Yeah. Like, can you believe it? Like, he was in surgery for... he was in surgery and, like, he had a surgery, and after 6 weeks he opened up for Iron Maiden. Like, Killswitch opened up for Iron Maiden. It's fucking insane. Like, the recovery that he had, like, I don't know, he's just probably genetically predisposed to, like, just, like, have that vocal resilience. I don't know. Just for screaming, or does he do all kinds of vocal teaching? He really just specializes in screaming. Like, that's his, like, that's his thing. Because, like, you can get a vocal teacher anyway, like a normal vocal teacher for singing anywhere. You can hit up anyone anywhere. But Mark specializes in harsh vocals. And admittedly, he's not like, you know, he's on the pricey side, but what he does is, like, he really knows his shit. So definitely it's worth the money. Gator metal. Yeah. I would want, like, to sample an alligator bellowing in one of my songs in the future, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if you're really into, like, you know, if you really want to, like, step your game up, yeah, I think that it's really important to have a teacher to, like, expedite your suffering. Not suffering. Expedite your learning. So that someone can, like, kick, like, if you're just self-taught, it's kind of hard because you have to experiment a lot. I mean, even with a teacher, you still have to experiment what works for you because it's different for everyone. But, like, if you have a teacher, you won't, like, have to worry about, like, accidentally hurting yourself because actually there's someone in there to, like, guide you on what to do, like, step by step, right? Jesse got pretty good cleans, though, as well. Yeah, definitely. He is really good. He's a really good vocalist overall. That's what got me into metalcore in the first place. Like, Killswitch Engage was, like, one of those like, top-tier Roadrunner bands for me. Do you remember Roadrunner Records, right? Trivium. What's that? I think also Slipknot is also, like, in Roadrunners, right? Forgot. But, like, yeah, but definitely, like, Killswitch Engage definitely got me into metalcore. But my favorite, like, Killswitch era was, like, I mean, you know, Jesse is really good, but, like, Howard Jones just hits different for me. I don't know. The Howard Jones era is just like chef's kiss. I just like his cleans. I don't know. It's deep and I don't know. It's just really good. Yeah. When you say metalcore, you know, definitely Killswitch Engage is like up there. You know. They define metalcore. Like in the early 2000s. Like Killswitch Engage walked so all of the bands right now could run. All the metalcore bands right now could run. Because Adam D is like a really talented like writer, like a musician. Adam D is like their guitarist. And he's also their composer, I guess, like the main dude. And he's a producer of other bands as well. I forgot like which bands he I think he produced like Parkway Drive, right? I'm not sure. But I in my faint memory, I don't know. He had something to do with Parkway Drive. I don't know. And Parkway Drive also like they're really good. There's so many talented bands out there, you know? It's just so many bands, so little time. Here I am making music by myself. I mean, not by my... Technically, I'm a solo artist, but, like, my production... There's a lot of people involved in the production, so... Yeah. Just the trusted people that I work with on the regular. Have you listened to the Guilty Gear Strive themes? The male singer is really good at throat singing. I do not know anything about that, but like I will check it out. But like basically a lot of metal singers learn how to do metal vocalists learn how to do false chord screams because they also know how to do throat singing. I think like I think 16 and Mono, like he produces for like Jonathan Young. He told me that that's also why like Jonathan Young knows how to do like false chord scream because he can throat sing. Like he knows how to do harsh vocals because he also can throat sing. So yeah, when you want to like practice getting into like screaming, then you know entry level is like doing what you call it, doing Mongolian throat singing, particularly the Kagara, Tuvan throat singing. Mongolian, Tuvan, you know, they're in the same similar region. Tuvan is in Russia, right? Tuvan. Like in the Russian area. Like that's like they're neighbors. That's why they have similar culture, I guess, like when it comes to like Kagara. Like the throat singing people. And there's also Tibetan throat singing, which is kind of, I don't think they use overtone singing, which involves the true folds, but not it's different from Kagara. Kagara has the lower tones, right? Tenger Calvary is the first band I heard using throat singing. Yeah, it's really fascinating. So yeah, now you know. Now you know what I've been up to. Like I'm just trying to learn how to do throat singing. By the way, have you listened to Ado, the original Usewa? She has crazy vocal too. Rego, did you know that I have a cover of Usewa? Like, I have a cover of that song. So you can tell that I learned to that song, right? I mean, are you aware that I have a cover of Osewa? I don't know. What is that question? But yeah, I mean, Ado is really young, so she's like 19. And she's already like a vocal superstar. Anyway, like, yeah.
So I'm really excited to talk about this song. Really excited to talk about Ancestor. One thing I always like to know is there any context I should know about this song, or are y'all gonna make me go in blind? Everybody makes me go in blind, but maybe you two will be gracious. What do you think? What should it be?
Blind. You're going in blind.
Yeah, it's more fun that way. More fun that way.
More fun for you because you get to watch me like stumble and be like, oh, I don't know.
I mean, you made it sound like I don't know Ado. Of course I do. Like, I don't know why. I don't know how. You have to ask that. I don't understand the question, dude. Of course I do. What? What do you want me to say? Yeah, I'm aware. Yes, indeed. Thank you.
What I'm talking about? What are you saying? Sure. No, let's do it. It is more fun. You're totally right. Well, I'm very excited to hear the song, so I think we should just go ahead and get into it. Let's check out Wolfheart Ancestor. Here we go.
That's a really heavy song. I like it.
Okay, this is a good part to pause. Actually, it's a terrible place to pause. It's an awful place to pause, but we gotta pause.
He always pauses at the
screams real quick. So
the most exciting part
about Wolfheart, and especially listening to this as well. One thing I really love is your steadiness of tone.
Yeah.
Right. That's something that's really hard for a lot of people to get, especially like these more like false chord influenced growls and things. One thing that I'm really enjoying, and I'm gonna ask you about here in a second, is that rather than just screaming over the entire thing, you're sort of like reserving your powerful growls for moments where it really seems to matter. You're sort of cutting through the song. So first I want to ask you about that choice. Was that kind of a conscious thing for the intro, or was it more so like you just tend to prefer vocals that aren't dominating the entire song?
It more like comes naturally. I don't plan it too much, and it's to me the biggest part of the vocal arrangement comes with the lyrics, and that underlines more like where I put the pressure with the vocals and how.
Yeah, much like how Kayato would like write his songs. He's more like the feeling. Like how he does his like vocals depends on like the feeling that the lyrics demands, you know. It's so crazy because like Thomas is also the composer for the band. He's such a fucking talented dude. Like he writes for the band, he sings for the band. What the fuck? Such a talented person. But anyway, it's too late for me, and I need to like record tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, you can watch the rest of the video if you want. But like, yeah, this is my teacher Mark from Cardavox Academy. If you want to like, you know, learn stuff from him if you want to like improve your vocals, if you want to get into like screaming and stuff like that. He's like one of the best teachers out there. For me, in my experience, he's really one of the best. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna have a lesson with him at the end of the month. Yeah, so definitely I've sent him my clips of me like throat singing and stuff like that. I still need to like get a steady kind of, you know, steady, what do you call this, steady sound, but like I'm getting there. But the point is I get used to the sensation that's vibrating in my face, and not like straining, not, you know. But yeah, we'll get to the projection, the over projection later, I guess, when I get it, when I master the, not really master, but like I get the basics down. So we're gonna step the game up later. Anyway, yeah. But that's it for me, imps. I need to sleep and actually, like, you know, have enough sleep so I can record a lot of stuff tomorrow, because I canceled it today. And don't worry about it, Rego. I'm good. It's all good. I'm just like fucking, it's 1:39 a.m. here, so I just like, what? Kind of didn't understand like your question, or I don't know. It didn't register in my brain. All right, but yeah, that's it for me. Actually, Mark, hello. Hello there, you're a member. Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream now because I need to rest. Get my beauty sleep for my gator adventures. For my alligator adventures tomorrow. Yeah, I can't talk much now. Like, I mean, I think it's already a mistake that I've slept. I streamed this long already. It's already 3 hours, I guess. Again, what the hell. But yeah. Hopefully my voice would recover tomorrow from all this shit talking that I did tonight. Anyway, all right, that's it for me, imps. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for, like, I don't know, humoring my the watch along. And, you know, I know some of y'all don't like find the like vocal anatomy nasty, but like if you want to be a singer or you want to be a screamer, you should know what you're fucking moving inside your fucking throat. Like, I guess like that should be your basic thing to do. Like, you need to learn these things. So when something's wrong, or like something feels off, you know what's going on. At the very least, you know what you're activating, what you need to. You would know how to troubleshoot better if you know what's happening in your body, right? Yes, the stream is ending, Aiden, because it's late for me and I need to sleep and get my beauty rest. and get my gator rest. Wizard Poncho, thank you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm really, really tired now. So yeah, I think I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep in front of my computer. So yeah. That's it for me. Later, motherfuckers. Keep your hydration. Okay, bye-bye.